Alright, looks like we are live, so we're good to go. Alright, hey, welcome everyone. Didn't get off work as early, but still had a decent enough time. I wanted to keep streaming and keep going on with the Skrolk campaign I started yesterday. Which I plan on doing, I think, the Third Age campaign next, and then probably Three Kingdoms, because it's been longer, and then we'll do the Three Kingdoms. Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to just catch up where I've been at. It's okay. It's getting built there. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, we just took Itza last time, and the towers wrecked us. And from what it looks like, a lot of people have been saying that responded to it that it's just Lizardman towers, which I always thought Lizardman towers were pretty terrible. So I don't know. Maybe something changed. Maybe it's just been that long and I haven't been paying attention. But we'll keep messing with it and seeing what happens. It very well could be just what they said, so it's no problem. But I think we let's send.
Ready.
No, he'll be fine where he is. All right, let's continue. Hope everyone had a good Thursday. Most of the people who watch my streams, it's much later for them right now than it is for me. I'll mention it now in the stream, but also I'll put it in the Discord and let you guys know. Nice. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. My internet completely went out. I do apologize about that, guys. Alright, but yeah, we're back. My whole internet went out. Alright. So I'm just refreshing a few things on my end. Alright. Gotta love that. Alright, we're good.
Clan rats are not content.
Yeah.
I am the Plague Lord. Pestilent aura. Prepare.
I really don't
unleash
want
boxes.
that unit. It's just a waste.
Decay.
Alright. Yeah, we don't really. We're just kind of waiting to build stuff back up. How we doing, David? He says hello, sir. How you doing on this one? There he goes. There he goes. He's how are you doing on this wonderful Thursday? Still playing some more of that Warhammer on YouTube? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, get wrecked. Yeah, I got off work at a decent time today, David, so I thought I'd continue this campaign and then later in the week get back to some Three Kingdoms and some Lord of the Rings. But it's also this weekend on Saturday I'll be gone, so I wanted to get some streaming in beforehand. Wow.
Slaughter the sheep.
They don't have the gold building.
You're in my optics.
It's alright. Okay. We're getting his magic done, right? Yep. Good.
Short tail fool. No bugles
Speed.
upon them.
Alright.
Vengeance on serpent spawn. All suffer.
Will they
What?
win that?
What do you want?
I don't think they'll win.
I hope.
Lord Skrolk. No underworld.
But
My
yeah, I can
thirst
attack
for
them
war.
here and use that as a sack city for a little bit. Right, yeah. We can't afford 2 armies is the other issue. But how are you doing today, David? Good. Alright, do growth. Yeah, we haven't gotten any yet.
No, fool. You're in Liber.
And I don't know why we haven't gotten a single one. We've done a few battles. We just
I hunt without eyes.
did they win? Yes, they did. It's okay. Yeah, we want tier 4 walls. And then we're going to wreck these guys. Sorry, I need to lock my window here so I can rotate a little better. Alright. Yeah. Family defeat, eh? Yeah, we just need one just to get rid of their artillery. Other than that, we are good. Oh, what?
Kill the things.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Sure. How about you, David? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Staying in? I know it's winter, but I'm excited. We're going. My fiance and I and some of our friends are going ice fishing and snowmobiling and stuff. On Saturday, I'll stream Sunday, but Saturday I will be busy with that.
Now, ready now. Warlock Isles. Rattling gun. Plague priest. Plague lord.
All right.
Live glow catapult.
maybe I'm not gonna be able to, because Anon and Wyvern won't be here. Get rid of these bots. There. Yeah, I'll have to be on duty. No worries.
Straight, straight. Rockets moving. Quick, quick. String the onwards. Fight chic. Onward. Tremble before Skrolk. Moving case. For clan.
Get my magic going. Alright. Oh yeah. Gonna have to rotate to the right. Good. Alright. Cornelius, how we doing, buddy? Alright. Yeah, let's just... Alright, he can't cast it. Alright, I got it. Always nice to see you. The pit of despair is pushed back. Just one more step. Good. I'm glad to have helped you with that, my friend. Yeah, no, I got off at a fairly decent time. It was a lighter day in terms of work, and I'm trying to get back to what my schedule was before peak season for December. So, just wanted to see what his stats would go up to. Just wanting to get back to normal in terms of streaming and schedules and all that lovely good stuff. Because when Warhammer 3 kind of basically getting myself conditioned for working and then coming home and streaming and being up later than I usually am now, because when Warhammer 3 comes out, I will be streaming that quite a bit. And so yeah. Which I was thinking about taking February 18th off to stream it, but I have the time off. It's just that I need the money more so, and it's, you know, I have over 40 hours of time off, but with getting married in the summertime, I want to use as much as that time, like for our honeymoon and whatnot for that. Excuse me. So yeah, decided not to take that Friday off, but Saturday and Sunday of that weekend will be some pretty hefty streams. Cornelius says, well, I work till about 3 a.m. because sleep deprivation apparently helps me. This is not one of those days. Oh, I'm sorry about that, buddy. It's alright. If it makes you feel any better, I've been getting like 9 to 10 hours of sleep every night, and I still feel like asshole. Which I don't feel 100% to begin with, but I also I'm not gonna like get 12 hours of sleep every night. That's just not gonna work. Chris says, "Oh, she's worth it." Yeah, she is. Well, at first I was flirting, like when they announced it last year, you know, when the game was coming out. I was thinking about doing like that Thursday and Friday, but there's a lot of things to consider. Basically, like with us getting a house and everything and getting it refurnished, we spent a lot of money getting it furnished. That we had reserved for the honeymoon and whatnot. So as of right now, unless we decide to do our honeymoon later so we can work more in the summer, you know, still get married, still do the wedding, but yeah, unless we decide to just basically not go on a honeymoon right after we get married, I won't be taking time off to stream it. But because your boy here is one broke ass bitch. Yeah, you're speaking in riddles, man. So we just like got a house. We're renting a house now. And the house was unfurnished. So we spent a good chunk of change getting the house furnished that we had reserved for our honeymoon. And so we've talked about, you know, just working as much as we can so we have more money for the honeymoon, you know. And so I'm saying, unless we decide not to go forward with the honeymoon right away after we get married in July, I won't be taking time off. Then I won't be taking off time to stream Warhammer 3. So what I'm saying is, unless we decide not to go on a honeymoon right away after we get married, if we decide to move our honeymoon date, I'll stream. I'll take the day off, I'll stream. If not, yeah. Goodness says, I'm 24, I got a decent job. I can't afford a car, yeah. It's alright, buddy. I'm 26, I have a very good job in terms of hours and pay, and I still can't afford anything, so. Oh, thank you, Cornelius. I appreciate that. Which, it was just like we had plenty of, you know, money. We're like, oh yeah, we'll be fine. And like, we were fine with where we were at. And then our landlord just kept being shitty to us. And we just got fed up with it. And we're like, enough is enough. We're done dealing with her. And this house popped up on the market to rent. And we jumped, you know. And yeah, we just not, you know, we probably could have, you know, dealt with everything, but both of us, like, we were already kind of on the fence, and then we're like, oh, you know, we can make it last, you know, it's not that big of a deal, and then it became a big deal, and yeah. The house is just so much better. So much more space. It's not that much more expensive than where we were at for an apartment. We tripled the size that we had. Or no, what do we have? 50s? We doubled the amount of size we had. She is a blonde, Cornelius. Yeah. Yeah, we more than doubled the size of our square footage for about an extra $150 a month. So, and we don't have to deal with our landlord, obviously, our former landlord anymore. So, win, win, win. Get wrecked.
Poisoned with mortar. What?
Yeah, how about you guys not shoot that? shit. And just retreat a little bit. Good.
Suffer the clean. Lord Skrolk.
No, you're good. What are people gonna do with knowing my fiance, soon-to-be wife's hair color? Be like, yeah, lemon pledge leaked it. She's a blonde. That's easy find. Like, unless she was, you know, like the last one, like last blonde in, you know, Earth. Like, all right.
Now ready. It's just begun. Like freeze. Now.
I need more knowledgeable.
Bells of flame.
Good.
Scurry. Big freeze. Green. Spread back to that.
We should be getting the army losses here shortly. I would think.
Lord Skrolk. My king. Pestilens Blade cast. So be it. Poisoned with water.
I think that's it. Yep.
Attack! Spells of plague.
Good. You too. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Cornelius. Not gonna go to that much in detail. Sorry, buddy.
Kill, yes. Light glow catapult. Big priest.
Good stuff. Oh. It says, hey, it's 100%. I mean, I know what you mean, Cornelius. That's why I'm not, you know, it's just the fact that it's just the fact that it's on YouTube, it's on live, it's on the internet. I'm not gonna ever discuss any man or woman's, let alone my fiance's physical attributes.
Victory, the horned rat.
Good. Does he already have one of those? I think he does. Yeah, he does. No worries.
I will kill him.
Make
soon.
them faster. Leadership is another big thing.
Short tail fool. No
Good.
bugles upon them.
Alright.
My eyes gone, but I
Hey. Still didn't get any Help hit attendance. Kinda getting pissed. Makes sense. Well, I'm the only one watching, so what the heck? Also gotta work. Gotta work in 3 hours. I mean, I don't want you to take it personally, Cornelius. I think you're just joking, but I know it's just you right now, but I have my streams to be VOD, so anyone can watch these later. So that is why I'm not gonna talk about it. I mean, all of my streams, all my videos are, well, videos don't count. All my streams are VOD, so anyone could, and I have like live chat replay selected and on. Yeah. Logan, how we doing, buddy? Yeah. Good to have you, Logan. Which I know, like, you may not be able to see, like, depending on, like, how blown up, like, the stream, Cornelius, but yeah, I can, having it as a VOD, I'm just, yeah. Sorry, buddy. Come on, give me the frickin'. I'm not getting any help at attendance, man. Alright, he needs Howling Warp Gale. I forgot to move him. One more turn and we'll put it at the Ancient City of Quintex. No, you're good. You're good, Logan.
No buboes.
But again, I think, like, it's just hard. It's, you know, it's like texting. It's hard to, like, tell what someone's really trying to, you know, what their reaction is, how, you know, their tone, and all that stuff. I don't think you're meaning, you know, to sound, you know, like, oh, you know, fuck me, you know, whatever kind of thing. Like, I know, yeah. Logan says, how's she cutting? I've been keeping toasty in Alaska. It's actually, today was the first time it was in double digits and positives in about 2 months. It got up to 14 degrees here today, or 14 or 15 degrees today. What a bitch. Of course they peace out. That's fine. But it's really not too bad. Like, I mean, it's been cold for sure. But really, I don't know. It's been better than what I was expecting in terms of, like, how cold it is, you know, being outside when it is that cold. So it's really not too bad. Alright, good stuff. Yeah. Food consumed, okay. 20% income gained. See, that doesn't make sense to me. So this is obviously a standard amount. But this is income gained from local settlements income. Which, yeah. So I should get 20% of that 1,800. We'll test it out next turn and see how much we're getting. If not, I'll destroy it and build the other one. He says how so freaking cold. It was 8 degrees here last week. Had family for Christmas, so I wasn't watching streams. Oh, no problem, man. I hope you had a good string of holiday festivities. Clay says, it's been warm here in Lithuania for about 14 years now during winter. Interesting. Which, it is still different. I mean, it's... Oh, man. It's not as cold as you would think. Like, yeah, it says negative 35 or whatever, but, like... It's just different, I guess. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just different. Like 10 degrees here feels like 30 or 40 degrees back here in the Midwest, Logan. So like 0 degrees here, like people will walk around in like sweatshirts, kind of, you know, like depending on how long you're gonna be outside. If you're like just going out to get the mail, you can throw on sweats and a sweatshirt and you'll be fine. If you're staying out longer periods, then yeah, people do wear coats and whatnot. But like today, for example, working for FedEx and whatnot, right? I wore just like a long sleeve and a windbreaker today, and it was 15, like positive 15 degrees. So yeah. I want to see what happens if Skrolk gets nuked.
Plague cast.
No.
Skrolk.
Okay. Maybe it was just, it's his towers then. It says it was about negative 20 to 28 back in the days. Holy cow. I gotcha. Yeah, I couldn't tell you the, like, I don't know any knowledge of, like, the conversion, so I couldn't tell you if I know that's hot or cold. Because isn't, all I can remember from school and whatnot, 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Yeah, that is true. Because if it's 0 degrees Celsius, that's freezing, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So it could be negative 10 degrees Celsius, but it'd probably still be like, what, 20 to 25 degrees? You know what I mean. 0 degrees Celsius is water freezing. Yeah, that is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. 0 degrees Celsius is 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. Yep.
Keep moving.
But I mean, it's just weird. Like Alaska's temperature, it's hard to explain because like my parents and my fiance's parents are the same. They we're looking at temperatures when it's like negative 35 degrees or whatever, which there's no humidity here, and so it's cold, but it's a different kind of cold. So when it's negative 35, it feels like probably negative 10, negative 15ish back in like the Midwest kind of thing. And then because when it's like 50 degrees here, it feels like 70 in the Midwest. So like in the summertime here in Fairbanks, when it's 70 degrees here is like 90 to 100 degrees back in the Midwest. So it's all sorts of weird. It's all sorts of messed up. Negative 43 is equal in Celsius and Fahrenheit, which is still... oh yeah. 100%. It's still very, very cold. Like, that's the thing, like, yes, it's still cold, but it's not as, Logan, because you're in Missouri now, so, like, you're understanding, like, a Midwest cold with kind of like that wet air, that kind of thing, which... in Alaska, you don't have that. Also, Fairbanks is nice because there's literally like Fairbanks is like in a valley and there's mountains and hills all around us. And so pretty much anytime there's a storm, there's no wind. Like I couldn't tell you the last time we had a breeze here in Fairbanks because it just gets blocked by nature. So like we don't have like snow drifts and that kind of thing. Like we just get piles of snow. The snow is always really light, always really fluffy. You know, it's really not too bad. And you get used to it. Like with anything, you get used to it. So. Like it's starting to get better now. Like, and don't get me wrong, like -35. Talking to people at work, like -35, like it was like that. Chris says, wait, Missouri's quite in. Yeah, Missouri's like smack dab in the middle of the U.S. But yeah, talking to people who are like, you know, like born, raised from Alaska, usually they talk to us about it, and they said usually for like 1 week out of the year we get like -35-degree temperatures. So it was really weird so far for this year where it was like week after week, almost like literally the whole month of December was like at least -20, negative. You know, we missed comparatively we missed quite a few days of work this year, this year already, because of temperatures being so cold. Logan says, my son says it's 78 in Florida, the wee bastard. Yes, Cornelius, you are right. Missouri is like smack dab in the middle of the U.S. Your geography is correct, my friend. Alright. You guys are being dumb. Spring you guys up. Hello, -20, that sounds horrible. Again, it's really not too bad. Like, I know saying it, like, it's the same way when we were looking at the temperatures, like, for the summertime. Like, before we moved up here, we're like, holy shit, like, 70 degrees, like, growing up, right? You go in the summertime in the Midwest, and you see 70 degrees, you know, short t-shirt, there's a little breeze, you know, it's perfect. And here, it's fucking miserable. Like, it's just hot, like, it's just super, super hot when it's 70 degrees here, but, like, the flip side of that is when it's literally anywhere from, like, 20 to, like, 60 degrees, it's perfect. So, a good chunk of the summertime, even though it's much shorter than, you know, everywhere else in the U.S., it's better for longer in that regards because you don't deal with all that. Interesting. I mean, it's one thing, kind of with that, Cornelius. Before I left, I'm originally from Iowa, and I started noticing it in college, even where, like, growing up, we always had snow, for like Christmas time, always had snow, and then suddenly, like, you just started seeing no snow, a bunch of grass, you know, positive temperatures, that kind of thing, for Christmas time, late December, New Year's. So Logan says, when I lived in Florida, 73 was cold. Yeah, when we went to in college, we went to Florida for spring break one year, and it was like it was like 60, 70 degrees, and like people from Florida were wearing, like, I'm not kidding you, like, some people we saw were wearing like winter coats, you know, just freezing their ass off, and my friends and I were in showed up in like shorts and a t-shirt, like tanks, like we were going to the beach and stuff, and everyone's just like looking at us like, oh, they're, you know, they knew right away just by what we were wearing that we weren't from there. But that's funny because in Florida, like, depending on, you know, it's really easy to see, like, depending on what you're wearing, you know if you're from Florida or if you're a tourist. Come on, how? This is ridiculous. Okay, now get wrecked. They have 19 hit points and they're still not breaking. I guess one thing though that's weird is, so like for me growing up in Iowa, winter was, in terms of like road conditions, weather, winter was always the worst time of year dealing like road conditions, you know, ice, snow, snow drifts, you name it, you know, it's here, it's there. But I guess here in Alaska, maybe it's just in Fairbanks, because like down in Juneau, for example, Juneau is technically classified as a rainforest area, which you wouldn't think of that in Alaska, but it's actually further enough south and it gets a lot of warm ocean air. Obviously it's, you know, on the ocean, but they actually get like 90 to 120 inches of rain every year, and so instead of snow they just get a bunch of rain. But anyway, going back to my initial thought and, you know, what I was gonna say, in terms of like the worst time of year for Fairbanks, it's actually spring, because all this lovely giant piles of snow that we have obviously melts. So a lot of slush, a lot of like ice. It's basically like a giant slushy that you're trying to drive around and whatnot. So that'll be super fun. Last time I wore a winter jacket was probably 2009. As far as I remember, I was only a kid then. Juneau is a moon Jupiter. Logan says, sorry, I'm catching up. Logan says there hasn't been any snow in Missouri yet. In fact, it was 70 degrees on Christmas Eve in KC. Yeah, it's weird. But then the thing is, like, you have those weird temperatures, but then when it does get cold and it snows, it's just a bunch of extremes. It's weird. It's just, you know, like growing up, like I was born in, you know, I'm 26, I was born in 95. And growing up, you know, summer was hot, spring and August, you know, fall was mid to cold, to, you know, wintertime is obviously cold. And now it's just, you know, the storms were bad at times, but pretty balanced out. But now it's just like, you know, here it's like the normal temperatures of what it should be up here now for this time of year. Like negative 10, 15, occasionally getting warm like it is today. But then, like, when it does get, you know, negative 40, it's like a really bad weather. Like, it's just extreme after extreme. Good stuff.
Killsley, fight Nash. Their lives will be short.
Good.
No buboes upon them. Short tail.
Keep building up their leadership and all that good stuff.
I will kill him soon.
Howling Warp Gale, good. Oh, we should be able to. Yeah.
Harness the power.
Let's see. Oh. It hasn't built yet. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Logan is 45. Oh, Logan, you're not that old. I thought that was... Oh, no, I haven't ended the turn yet. Alright. So I should get 20% of their settlement income. So, just double check here. Do my math. 1802 times 0.20. So I should get 360 out of it. And what's it saying I'm going to make from this? 375. But this can also go up more. We'll just see if it actually does what it's supposed to do. We'll just see. Cornelius says that only pledge. Is he lying? I don't think so. I mean, he did say he has a son, so I believe it. Logan says it doesn't matter as we're all Warhammer freaks. Very true. Very, very true. Cornelius says my former love interest lied to me. Oh, I'm sorry, Cornelius. If it makes you feel better, I've had that happen to me as well. But luckily, my fiance, soon-to-be wife, does not.
I am blind. But here, listen.
No, you're good. That's... Which I've looked into that, because I haven't seen it in a while, but Hood was on the stream and he was trying to say stuff. I've looked into it, and that's just... It's nothing that I have specifically for my streams. That's just YouTube censoring itself. So yeah.
Time to attack.
What am I doing? I got... And I still have... Yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
Pestilens. No buboes upon them. Short tail fool, fool. Where's my cankerous delight? Onward, diseased brethren.
Good. Check out what these turrets are doing. Yeah, it's a good thing we moved. That'll be easy to beat, but still need to get out of their way. Chris says, nah, YouTube is removing bad words. Yeah, I mean, they're like auto-censoring it, even, like, it doesn't let you, like, I have a setting where I have stuff, like, set up for review, but even if I didn't have that selected, YouTube would automatically, you know, like, shit, fuck, that stuff YouTube would still censor that and ask if I wanted that to be allowed. Oh, it says, I have a son and a daughter. Son has a degree and daughter is getting hers. Not ashamed of being older than most. I can't say poop in any other way. That is infuriating. It's alright.
You coward.
We actually talked about it on my stream Tuesday. I think it was Anon and I. Where, like, I obviously, you know, a lot of people go off of, well, if the streamer says it, then it's okay, you know, for us to say it kind of thing. And I would agree. Like, I occasionally, you know, drop the F-bomb or, you know, something, like, it's okay. It's just, like, it's basically, you know, just in chat, if someone's going up basically above and beyond to just say as many swear words as they can, that's when I start having issues with it, which nobody's done that yet, so, you know, it's nothing to be worried about, but alright. Lucas is just not looking forward to the day I'm called, quote, Grandpa. Hey, it might be sooner than you think, man.
What your back tail? Open the book of woe.
I'm sure you'll make a great grandfather, my friend. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. I mean, you like Warhammer, and so you can teach the grandson slash granddaughter how to play Warhammer, and they'll just teach them how to play Warhammer, and they'll be all right.
No buboes upon them.
Excuse me.
All suffer.
Yeah, you garbage. Oh yeah. Okay, I did get 20%. All right. Good.
Are not content.
Logan says, I'm pretty sure no one cares what the streamer says in regards to foul language. Logan says, I can't wait to get my hands on Warhammer 3. February is too far away. Oh, I know. What, a month and 4 days? Which I talked about it with Cornelius a bit and David, if David's still here. As of right now, Logan, I was debating about taking the 18th off, you know, the Friday, and just basically streaming all day. But some stuff has come up, so basically, my fiance and I, obviously, we got a house.
Short tail fool.
It was unfurnished, so the money we had saved up for a honeymoon and everything went to finishing the house. And so, which, you know, it's fine. The house is much better. But the problem with that is we're running low on funds. So basically right now, unless we decide to, hey, there's the first one. Unless we decide to not do our honeymoon right after
I will kill him soon.
we get married, then I won't be streaming until that Saturday. However, if we decide to move back our honeymoon so we can work more, then I'll take that Friday off so I can stream. Kurna says that one I can also swear in Russian / Lithuanian. Yeah, you could. I wouldn't know. Cornelia says I'm taking off, or I'm taking 7 days off. IBM doesn't care why it is just vacation. So I won't be watching then because I will be playing. Cornelius, IBM is a company, Cornelius. Which I have a ton of time off. Like I have over 40 hours, so I could take the whole week off if I wanted to. It's just I'm saving all that time off for our honeymoon. So yeah. Which is why, like, if we decide not to do the honeymoon, you know, right after we get married, that's, you know, I'll take that Friday off then, because it'll only be 8 hours.
Who killed?
Fabritz, how we doing, buddy? So it literally all depends on if we decide to move forward with the honeymoon right after we get married, or if we decide, get wrecked, or if we decide, you know, just working, and if we just, yeah, just push off the honeymoon so we can get more money to begin with.
Short tail fool.
So it all just depends. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I will kill him soon.
Speed.
No buboes upon them.
Alright. Good. So, in terms of, like, the level up guide side of things, right? So for his blue line is done at this point. I know, like, I mean, that's why, you know, I call it a level up guide. I haven't really talked to it yet, just because we haven't talked about it yet. Just because we haven't gotten to his, you know, level 40 yet. Good. Food. Good. But just so you guys kind of know the plan of things, right? So, his blue line is done, his red line's done, his magic is now done, and yeah, we just kind of get some miscellaneous things at that point. What says, where do you plan to honeymoon? So we have technically we want to do 2. So we want to do, like, right after we get married, we want to go, there is a town, a touristy town, in Alaska called Homer, but like that's like the main town that we'd be going to, but there are a bunch of other towns, around it, like within like 30-minute drives that are all super touristy. So we want to take like a few days and just kind of see that side of things. It's on like the southwest side of Alaska. But ultimately we want to do a big honeymoon, and we want to go to Greece for that one. So yeah, like as in like Homer Simpson. Yeah, it's the name of the town. Literally. Alright. Yeah, campaign movement range will be good. Yeah. Which that's the first thing I thought of too, so you guys you guys aren't great minds think alike. Alright. So he's coming down.
Vile tide comes. Lord Skrolk.
Can I reach that?
Attack.
Sure can.
Fight my
Take the money.
No buboes upon them. Short tail fool. No.
They won't attack me with that. Yes. And yeah, we'll just wait on it for now. Alright. Good. Kuno says, man, Lemon, I've lost quite a lot of joy in my life. I do hope you can at least make yours. Hey, thank you. I'm sorry that, you know, things so far haven't gone your way, but I hope, you know, things change for you. You're younger than me, Cornelius, so I wouldn't throw in the towel just yet, buddy. Lustria is a horrible place to travel. Yes, it is. Alright. Yeah, we'll just... Actually... Yeah, do that for... Well... Yeah, that's fine for now. Logan says, Greece is nice. My daughter is in school in Spain, so I stopped by. Pretty reasonable currency conversion. Yeah, for sure. So I don't know. Which the other thing so like our families, there's a lot of factors to go into the honeymoon side of things. So other than the fact that, you know, money is tighter right now, our families are also wanting to come up here and have like a vacation of their own kind of thing. But the problem is they haven't told us, you know, when they're coming up. Are they coming before the wedding or after in terms of like days? But both my fiance's parents and my mom and brother have told us that they want to see, you know, our new house. So, which is all fine and dandy, except like if they come up like the day of the wedding, basically 2 days before the wedding or whatever, then we're gonna have to do we're gonna have to come back with them up to Fairbanks and not be able to do our honeymoon anyway.
Kill him soon.
So there's a lot to go into it. You know, what our families are gonna do if we have the money to, you know, go for our own honeymoon. Like there's just a lot. But right now the plan still is to, you know, go with our honeymoon. Both of our families are just being very indecisive with what they want to do. Alright, yeah, do the Aura of Pestilence. And then
is mine.
don't build that one.
I see you.
Alright. Good, walls will be built there. I lost it all since I was 15. Oh, dude, you're 2 years younger than me. You're totally fine. I promise. I totally. I don't know what happened. Oh no, my stream's good. Sorry guys, I totally missed the chat was going on. What do they got?
The lab is doomed.
Oh yeah, we'll wreck those guys. Unless they're just waiting for another army. But yeah, Logan, you're good. Like, I'm good on my end. I don't know if YouTube lost something, but I'm all good here. But yeah, Logan or Cornelius, don't feel the like. I don't want you to feel pressured to have to explain, you know, what you went through on a live chat. But I mean, along with that, if you ever do want to talk to someone about it, you know, like, feel free to message me on Discord, which I have my Discord for Brits, Cornelius. I think you guys are actually already part of it. But David, for Brits, my Discord is the message I have pinned is to my Discord. If you want to be become a part of that to see. Just chat with people, you know, see when I'll be streaming, that kind of thing. That's where I do post a lot of announcements and whatnot. It says, right upon the storms of chaos, send Discord and terror throughout 1,000 worlds. I plan to once Warhammer 3 comes out. Alright, back to this for a little bit. I think they're just waiting on another army. Welcome, Forbits, to my Discord, by the way. Yeah. Because we got Warp Bomb, yeah. I'm gonna save it here, just in case. And we can come back to it if we need to. I think they're just waiting for an army, but you never know. And we'll carry on. No, Cornelius. So I'm to a point now. You got your own problems. You ain't exactly. Oh no, dude. Like, so a little bit about me, Cornelius. Then, you said like 15 when you were 15 years old, a lot of stuff happened to you. Same thing for me. My dad had a paralyzing like stroke when I was 15, and passed away last March. So I try not to think, too much about it. But yeah, he passed away. Which, in the grand scheme of things, he lived much longer than he was supposed to, from what we were told. So I'm very thankful for the extra time that I got to spend with my father. But it's life. It happens. It's unfortunate, and for a long time, Cornelius, I didn't talk about it with anyone. I basically just shut myself off. So, which ended up being worse for me. And so yeah, in the grand scheme of things, the reason why if you that's why I'm saying, Cornelius, if you just want to talk about what happened, privately, you're more than welcome to message me, because really that's what I needed most, was someone to offer that to me, even though nobody did. And actually meant it. I had a lot of people like, oh, if you need anything, we're here for you, all that kind of stuff. But there were a few times where I tried like really, talking to people about it, and they just got overwhelmed with it. So, have you read any of the? No, Logan, I've not read any of the end time books. All right, we're gonna attack this guy. Get a few more menace blows and deal with these guys. Wait, actually,
Get out of my way!
wait 2 turns so we'll get more warp bombs. And no, you're good, Logan. It's life. It sucks. It still sucks. It will forever suck. But yeah, it took me, almost a decade, for me to realize that I couldn't keep. If there's anything I learned from that situation, is you can't keep stuff like that bottled in. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Get virulent plans. That'll be good, just so we can unlock that tech.
Time to do it, leaders.
It says, well, if you read them, you might hate Techless more than I do. Was he a baby back bitch in the end times?
Horned rat provides.
Trying to think about what to do. I could afford another shit army.
Is doomed. Stop that.
Yeah, if they attack me with everything here, I'm not really. Oh, because it'll be a Skaven underway though. Okay.
Stalk corrupt. All is disease.
And we'll carry on. Well, he says, yeah, as an old man, you'll eventually look back on things with a smile, good, bad, and ugly. Yep. But all in all, Cornelius, the door is open. You know, if you would like to talk about it, great. If you don't want to talk about it, I totally get it. And you know, I just don't want you to feel pressured into it.
You're in Liber Bubonicus.
Okay, good. Make more money. Poop. What do? Yes, sir. Fubert says warpstone cheese or cheddar cheese. I'm definitely gonna try and use some warp fire thrower and warp lightning cannon armies, which if you haven't for Brits, I highly recommend checking out a video of mine I did a few months ago, playing as Clan Scryer. When I do plan on playing with Ikit again at some point, I plan on using that army. But it's a warp lightning cannon and warp fire thrower weapons team instead of this one, the traditional one. It's cheaper, handles the same way. So in the grand scheme of things, if you're playing on a harder level, cheaper means you can afford more of them. But I mean, there's a lot more that goes into it. But yeah, just if you want, check out the video I made on it. Which I do apologize. It was one of my first kind of talk about videos of something, so it's not the most polished thing ever. But it still drives home the point I wanted, I think. Alright. You can go here, go here, go over here. Oh no, you're good, Logan. I know nothing. I know no knowledge of the books or anything. So, if anything, you'll be helping myself out as well. So if you feel like sharing, you are more than welcome to, Logan, to share what Techless does or doesn't do. I can't believe YouTube blocked that. YouTube did an update to their policy not too long ago, and that's I read it, and that's some of the things that they mentioned that they were changing is censoring streams and chats and things. So I promise you, saying kill them all, it's not something I would typically flag as something bad to say. That's just automatically censored by the YouTubes. Shoots. Oh, they can't shoot it yet. Get wrecked.
What? Tyson, hurry! Clan rats! Fight!
Who says, I feel humbled. Why do you feel humbled, Cornelius? Come on, army losses. There it is. For Brits, I'm actually thinking about doing a dwarf campaign soon. In terms of, I know I'm doing one on the Divide and Conquer game, but in terms of Warhammer 2. Might even change it up and do some Vortex, since that's all that Warhammer 3 is going to be for a bit. Kind of get used to Vortex campaigns again. It says Chaos invades. Logan says Chaos invades. Nurgle starts plaguing Aldor from underground. Chaos sends all of its forces in, and Arcan says it is the end times you are doomed. Naturally.
That vermintide, vile tide arises.
Take the money.
These specimens are no
Techless kills the
construct.
vortex to create avatars of every wind of magic. And what do you mean by like avatars? As in like, say, fire magic has like its own like beam that's made of fire magic kind of thing. Doesn't Techless
Short-tail fool,
die though from trying to absorb too many? Malekith, I do know that just from
Pestilens will rule the world.
other people, you know, talking about it. He becomes, yeah.
Unleash corruption.
Yeah.
Leave nothing.
Because, yeah, doesn't... Along with that, so does Techless do that then because he's trying to absorb, like, more, magic?
No buboes upon them.
Because, like, he has what?
I see you.
Life...
Fight, kill,
He's got what?
infect.
Life, Heavens, and a few others. I can't think of what. Life, Light, Heavens. Yeah, he's got a bunch. Yeah, Gale becomes the metal avatar. I gotcha. Oh, they're attacking me, eh? Siege number 1. Reviving Warhammer Fantasy, so goodbye, old lore. Yeah. Puts out Ulrich's flame and basically screws the world, and Ulrich tries to kill Techless while everywhere is dying. Yeah, that's kind of weird though, in terms of like a fantasy, you know, universe that, you know, there's no happy ending. Like, it's just everybody dies. You know, like There's no happy ending to it. It's just like, yeah, the whole world dies. Now deal with it. You know, it's just weird. Especially, like, yeah, you have your, quote, good factions, you know, in the game. You have your bad ones. And you would think, you know, the good ones would eventually prevail, but in Warhammer they don't, and everyone just dies.
Our tail's yours. Clan rats.
Alright, so I got... Why don't I have more than... I should have 2 war bombs. Why do I only have 1?
Our tail yours.
It's clearly tier 3 walls.
Where are the things?
Okay.
Clan rat spears. Yes, yes.
That's weird. Like, pisses on Fancy Boy Siggy. Okay, of all the, like, the Chaos guys, though, Siggy's gotta be the worst one. Like, he's like the, I mean, he looks like a Chad, you know. He's just that much of a tool.
Clan rat spears.
Hold the line there.
Clan rats.
Stay there. You can come here. Because I think they'll come there and we can bomb them there. Or turn around and shoot them there. And then you can come back here. Come back here. Come back here. I mean, everybody ends up dying. Right? Come on. Oh, I could pop it right there. Take out both of them. Logan says, Antequas is trying to save the world, but Ark in the Black, while summoning Nagash, he is cursed / blessed by the Elven Princess. Is the one that respawns the world once chaos kills everything. Interesting. Oh yeah, but he's designed for it. It's Lanesh we're talking about. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, like everyone just backstabs like everybody, you know, like I don't know, it's just weird how everything ends up working out. Like, I don't know. Alright. Caused them some problems over here. Did we get one tower destroyed?
Warp block loaded. Tech moving. Quick, quick, go. Find warp stone.
Okay, the gate's not opening.
Freaky streak.
Did we destroy it? No.
Clan rat spears.
Stupid.
At once. We move. Guide us, horned one.
Alright. Why?
Scurry.
Okay. Now stay right there. Nice.
This way. Get a runners. Doom and destruction. Great claw catapult.
Nice.
Get a runners. Very good, master. Haste and hurry.
Sorry guys. Yeah, I mean, that would just be like anyone though. Anyone who like screws over the world for personal gain, I think would be pretty mutually hated by everybody.
Yes, yes. Our tail's yours.
You would think.
Fight, attack. Now, ready now. Ready, steady. Doom.
Ooh.
Clan, advance. Warlock engineer. Get the runners. Quick, quick. Creep and a car. Blade claw catapult. Clan rat spears. What? Squeak, squeak. Yes, good. Council's command. Hold some. Good, master. Recover. Clan rat spears. Our tail's yours.
Yeah, firing away. Very carefully shoot right there. Nice.
Magic's ready. Warp lightning. Attack, attack. Warp blades charged. Oh, over here.
Alright.
Hold. Retreat. Stand still. Ready. At once. Ready. Supply agreed. Slingers. Quick. Kill, yes.
No, you're good, Logan. I think, myself included, everyone appreciated it. I know I haven't said much because I'm fighting, but don't feel bad about sharing, Logan. Thank you for sharing, actually. These three, come shoot him, and you.
Clan rat spears.
That's fine.
Blade claw catapult. What orders? Clan Skyer.
Good. Okay, how are you losing to a skink?
Eat white. Clan agrees.
Good.
Clan rats.
Not really. Ooh. Shoot right there.
Die. Channeled and charged.
Balance of power is in my favor. I think that's the army losses, actually.
Blade claw catapult.
Yes, sir. He's just lazy because Nagash's story is kind of long. I mean, he's a god, so I imagine any god's story is not going to be short. This guy did really well, actually. The rat ogres. Good. Yep, just keep killing as many as we can. Good. When I say kind of way too long. Well, this is no, it's just a guy that invented necromancy. Yeah. It's not like he did anything that major. Come on. I'm excited for them to like bring all those. I would imagine in Warhammer 3 they'll bring, you know, like Nurgle himself and everyone actually into it. Maybe, I don't know. But you would expect Nagash to show up.
Kill slay that clan, not us.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that if they didn't have another army waiting. Yeah, because they gave us a valiant defeat in terms of our auto resolve.
Good, more power.
Which, that's what's crazy to think about. Like, Nagash was, like the necromancer. And yet you have Kairos Fate Weaver, who already seems to be, like, on steroids in terms of his casting abilities. So, like, how do you, like, if you make Kairos this good, you have Teclis that, in terms of casting, is really good. Like, you have all these spellcasters that are really good. You would expect the one who invented necromancy to be pretty much, like, you just can't do anything about him. Excuse me.
Short tail fool.
Yes, resistance. Almost to
buboes upon them.
almost to level 40 with him. Good.
Reap for pestilence.
Right. Good.
I will kill him soon. Short tail
Yes.
fool.
More resistances for everybody. Am I maxed out? Yeah. Alright. Just to get rid of them. I know I had I know it was there, but we needed to use our food. Plus then Skrolk can come over here. Or actually, should we send him... Yeah, I think send him over here. And we'll move on. Vampires in Warhammer Fantasy would not exist without Nagash. Exactly. Vampire... Weak. I know what you're talking about, Cornelius. Which, Logan, I don't think you were there. I think it was Cornelius and Adam Lacey when I did my Manfred campaign. And, it was just flying Manfred around, casting a whole bunch of shit. And obviously, him saying Nagash was weak. Inside joke. Funny joke, but inside joke. Alright.
Doom decay.
Ooh, yeah. Heroes. And you thought you could get away. Alright. Good stuff.
Buboes upon them.
Good stuff. Get another one of these.
I say they move.
Swift. Oh, that was a good stream. That was a fun stream.
Assassinate.
Alright. How many settlements do they have? 4? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good. So yeah, we just give them the Golden Colossus and use that as a sack city basically forever. Yeah, that was a good one. Back in the I was either drunk. I think you were working. Because if I remember correctly, there was times where you had to leave for a little bit, and then you would come back. And then I think I streamed so long that day, you had gotten off work, and then started drinking after that. I don't know. I do remember you being at work, though. Get a few of those. Just so, you know, it's got some strength to it. I don't know what he's doing. Ah, that's what they're doing. They're bringing in... They're bringing in everybody.
Ready to strike. Move.
Alright. And, yep. Carry on.
Poison blade.
Yeah, Lustria is a pain. Oh, are they declaring war on me now? Yeah, alright. Yeah, we gotta make some moves. Which, we got enough food. We can just... If we need to just occupy a settlement, we can. Well, it says I'm going to start drinking directly. I mean, it's... Technically... Well, it's not quite Friday yet where you are. It's getting there. Okay. Alright, well, you're gonna die. Yes.
Chosen of the great horned one. I say move.
You did.
Unleash corruption.
Good.
I have no use for them.
You did.
Killsay, fight Nash. Scurry forth.
Yeah, what you guys gonna do? He needs to go in force march.
I will win. No,
Good.
no, fool.
Yep.
Rupture my blade, brother.
Yeah, that's good for the front line.
I will kill him soon.
Get his magic done.
Short tail fool.
Man, it didn't give me 2.
No buboes upon them.
Oh, no. I'm gonna need more Howling Warp Gale for some of the missions coming up.
Short tail fool.
Good. All right. All right, we'll move on. Well, my employer ain't shit. He's also at some team building BS. So we need that observant until next week. Nice. There it is. We got Taskmaster. I forgot to move the Doom guy. I unfortunately have to work yet tomorrow. And then I'll be gone on Saturday. And then I'll be back Sunday streaming. Welcome everyone who's coming to the stream. I just went from 2 to 5 people in terms of like concurrent viewers. So if you are new, like as in just arriving to the stream, welcome. Good.
Where's my
Alright.
No.
Give you a belt polisher. Alright. Good. Can I get any more heroes? Oh, yes I can. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, Mr. Bot. Maybe it was just a bunch of bots coming in. Alright. Yep, just keep going up to virtual. Whatever that is. Yeah, we're maxed out of food.
Fight my brothers!
Should have enough movement, you bet.
Frenzy fight! So is Liber Bubonicus.
Yes.
I need more warpstone.
Yeah, chieftains. Don't really need that yet. Chieftains aren't the favorite thing anyway. Alright. Almost level 40. And I can go through the skill guide, which I'm gonna put a marker in it once I finish the stream to let people know that for those who weren't able to actually make the stream, to let them know like when I kind of go over and discuss it, just so it's easier to find.
Fog of pestilence.
Good. Alright. More warpstone. Yeah. Yeah, boy. The good thing is too, like that army, since we have those warfire throwers, we'll be able to handle that small settlement, so we can get rid of their capital, take the pillars of the unseen constellation, and then come deal with Teclis. Just get rid of these guys so they're not a nuisance anymore. Ooh.
Lord Skrolk.
This has got to be, yeah, almost a tier 5. So he's pretty occupied with other people anyway. But, I mean, his funeral. Good.
Spread corruption.
Oh, hell yeah.
Unleash bubos.
Huna says, hey Lemon, you know why I like your streams? You remind me of my countrymen. The ones with half a brain. Logan says, and kill Teclis over and over. I will be sure to make him a Sac City just for you, Logan. I was gonna say thank you, Cornelius, but what move am I doing that is not to your liking, my friend? Leave my Doom guy alone. Alright. Good. Take the money. Good.
No,
I like the ammo. Ammo is nice.
I will kill him soon.
Scorch is garbage, but it's better than the other one.
Short
in my
tail
opinion.
fool. No buboes upon them.
Right.
I will kill
Yeah,
him
make him a
soon.
little better in melee. Oh, standard die. That's helpful.
Drink decay. Loot, find, drink its fun, idiot.
The building is so freaking expensive. Look at that. Alright. Oh, okay. What? Yeah, I was looking at it's. Why did I only got 2 or 1 warp bomb in that siege? Why did I only get 1? I got gypped. Maybe it's just for Itza then? I thought it was for the province, but I could be wrong. You can come over here and start getting leveled up. You can't outsmart me, boy.
You're not ready, fool.
Give me your magic and now piss off. Alright. Yeah, he's not even down here and he declared war. Silly, silly boy. Alright, we'll continue on. The ones Cornelius says, oh man, it's like my high school crush. I'm so confused. Logan says, Lemon, it's quarter till 11, gotta bail, keep up the good fight, murder, kill. Hey, thank you, buddy. Half brain is less than you. Oh. Logan says, Cornelius is good to meet you, keep your chin up. Yeah. Give me your money, boy. Alright. Yes, get walls. Good. Chris says, I like your company. Alright, Logan, I like your company. Thanks. Yeah. We're a pretty friendly environment, I like to think here. Good. Yeah, Skaven Corruption would be nice. It kind of just, at that point, it's just, you know, picking the points that you want in terms of Skrolk's skill line. Just pick whatever kind of floats your boat. Yeah, walls. In a few turns too, we need to save money for that.
Loyal to Clan.
Good. And we'll continue. I don't know what that is, Cornelius. Ah. Yeah, please don't do that.
The horned rat sees you.
That will, I honestly didn't know what that was until I just searched it. Cornelius, please don't do that. That is... I know you might be joking, but just in case you aren't, don't do it. Don't do it, buddy. It is 110% not worth it. Good.
Address me as... Kill for me, Rat King.
Good. Good.
Short tail, fool, fool. No new bows upon them. I will kill him soon.
Slay murder. I am master of this nest.
Good.
Astria is mine. I am the blade.
Would it be better? Yeah, be better to jump. We'll go take this settlement from them. That way because they should only have the 2. Yeah. Good. And yeah, we'll bring. Here comes the first army. Yeah, we'll bring Skrolk back. No, I really didn't know, dude.
Pestilens disciple.
Which I figured you were joking, but you never know. But in general, I think I have the now that it brought up, I think I have like people aren't allowed to post unless it's me allowed to post links in the chat, but I could be wrong.
Pestilent order. Pox servants.
Battle fight. Council demands. Scurry. Don't disappoint me.
Level 13. Yeah, makes sense.
Faithful servant of decay.
Just in case we need to build an okay.
Undead pirates.
Just save the money for now, just in case we have to hire some regiment over now and over here. You never know. Never know. Yeah.
Watch your back, tail.
You watch this.
Okay. Move him. Good.
Warpstone.
Oh, continue.
You panic. Clan.
Yes, good point. I mean, I would imagine YouTube. I think YouTube just because of more bots. I think that's why YouTube is cracking down on so much, like by itself. Not only like streamers. Not just streamers. Anyone who has a YouTube account can set that. You know, where you have to, have your whatever checked with the streamer or whatnot beforehand. So.
You bubonic.
I hunt without.
Get wrecked.
Unleash corruption. Leave nothing.
You watch this lady.
Plus, like, as a streamer, content creator, that kind of thing, I'm like 99.9% 99% sure.
No buboes
Even though
among
I
them.
have my content listed as, you know, not kid friendly, that will
I will kill him
would
soon.
very, 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 very quickly get me a YouTube strike
All suffer.
if I allowed.
Blessed
Not that you're going to, but if I were to allow links like that to be posted,
decay.
I would imagine YouTube would look upon that very negatively. Not negatively. Negatively. Boom, there we go. Alright.
13. Yes, yes.
Oh, did he go outside of the... No. I thought he went outside of the city there for a little bit.
Hex attack.
Decay, I'm done. Channeling play.
Heck. I can't say bad words. So how do the commercials come through? As in like ads? Like on ads for people, like before people's videos and whatnot?
Attack die for horned rat. Racketita.
I believe all of that stuff, Cornelius, is based off of
Assassin.
no, I believe all of that stuff revolves around whether or not your channel is monetized. So, because in terms of ads and whatnot, you have to be monetized for it because you would get money from those ads. Like, if YouTube were to put, say, Allstate advertisement, I don't know, before like my video or stream started, they would pay me to put that ad in there, basically. So you can't, you don't become monetized on YouTube until you have, it's a certain amount of watch time on your channel, 1,000 subscribers, no strikes. I think there's one more that you have to have, and you can become demonetized. But the big one is watch time on your channel and the 1,000 subscriber. I don't know what you want to call it, milestone, I guess. Yeah, let's get ingenious plans.
I order. Scurry. Move.
Attack die for horned rat.
Which, I mean, that is the goal. It is something, it's... Which I did gain another subscriber. And in general with that, thank you not only Cornelius, but everyone who's supporting me, been to streams, thank you for your support. It does mean a lot. But yeah, it is a goal of mine to become monetized. It's just gonna take a lot of time. I'm trying to see what is the best one to get. That would actually be probably the best.
Master engineer.
Get wrecked.
Warlock, master of scry.
Only got 939 to go. Okay. Yep. Skrolk needs to get his butt going.
The eyes of decay. That will work.
This one should be easy. It won't get put on. Oh yeah, well, because they won't be able to attack it. There we go.
Skrolk cares not.
Alright. Any of these, will they help? Do they have any flying units?
Misguided.
That's a pretty deadly hero. But we'll be alright. I mean, there's really, at the end of the day, it just comes down to time. I don't have time to work a 10, 11 hour day, spend time with my fiance, and then stream for 5 to 6 hours. You know, unless I decide that sleep is irrelevant. There's just, you know. But I'm going to do, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to try and stream days I can and find a healthy balance for everything. But, which when Warhammer 3 comes out, I'm hoping that's kind of like a gateway, you know, for my channel to grow. You know. So, you know, knocking on wood, that becomes my opportunity to really grow and shine as a channel. Mainly too because as much as I'm going to be learning, like, even though I'm going to be learning Warhammer 3, so is everybody else. So it's not going to, you know, I think a lot of it is trying to stream as much as I can, you know, within that healthy balance of things. So I can, yeah, just staying within that healthy balance, but yet being able to grow my channel effectively as well. Alright. Close defeat. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Panic! Flee!
Alright, I'll tell you what though. I'm getting hungry. It's just been over 2 hours. Oh, you're good, Cornelius. But I'm gonna wrap it up here by talking about Skrolk's skill point tree and whatnot, and why I decide what I do. And then after this, I'm gonna wrap it up because it just turned 8 o'clock here, and that's when I said I was gonna be done because I do need to eat, and I want to spend some time with my fiance before we go to bed. But alright, so I know I have 1 point left, but all things considered, it's, you know, he's at 40. But anyway, so starting with his blue line, obviously as Skaven you want to be ambushing. So highly, highly recommend getting Ancient Cunning for that purpose. I'm actually going to just turn my camera off just because I want to. But here we go. So, Ancient Cunning, 3 points. It's really good and really helpful to have. Just as Skaven, you want to be ambushing. Then I usually do the Corruptive, just because he's going to be doing a lot of fighting in enemy regions. So, you know, the extra Skaven Corruption, why not? And then I do get Lightning Strike just because you're fighting a lot of Lizardmen, because they have that ambush defense stance that they can be in. And so if you, sorry, got another bot. But anyway, so yeah, if you're not able to ambush and there's a few armies around, I do get Lightning Strike with him just for that emergency. It's rare that it happens, but if it does happen, you have that kind of in your back pocket to help you out. In terms of the red line, it's your basic weapons team build. Blastmaster for the ammunition reload time reduction. Same thing for the ammunition reload time reduction for your siege units. And then Warp Smart for the missile strength, leadership, all that good stuff. And as well, I also get Standard Die just to make him hold the line a little better if he does get caught in melee. In terms of his magic, you know, typical. I don't like Wither. armor is not worth it. The amount of wins it costs. I don't use Bless with Filth that much either, but it's super cheap, and it's better. It's basically just better than this spell here. Get his Arcane Conduit. It's always nice to have extra power reserves and a recharge rate. You get do 2 points into Plague. Highly recommend it, because once you get right here, once you get his item, the Liber Bubonicus, you can cast it for 6 wins of magic, so it's super cheap. Don't care about melee. He shouldn't, you shouldn't be using him, in my opinion, as a melee lord, so just ignore that line. I get the Plague Lord, put 2 points into it. Obviously, for big reasons. Upkeep for Plague Claw catapults all armies. Hero rank, faction wide, hero capacity, unlocking Plague Priests, all provinces. All of that's really good. It's really handy. And these are still points that I recommend getting first. Before getting some extra ones. So get the blue line, go red line, which this is just what I do. Go blue line, then red line, then his magic, because the quest for that battle is pretty intense just in terms of the amount of force you're dealing with. So it's always just, I rely on basically my heroes to deal with it instead of Skrolk to be casting spells. But then the Aura of Pestilence I like just because of the debuff constantly being applied. The Envoy of the Council because of the relations with Skaven. The Aura Size and Leadership effect is really good because he's going to be in those front lines with the other heroes, providing that buffer between them and the your weapons team. So I really like that for that reason. After that, it's kind of just picking and choosing what points you want. I go with the Warpstone tokens just to have that extra power reserve. Some more resistances is nice. And then I do the Herald of Decay just for that Skaven corruption mostly. I'm not really concerned with the Public Order. But, I mean, you have the +5 Skaven corruption. With this point, you get 6 down here. Again, assuming you're in an enemy region. Which is nice. And then the Liber Bubonicus, you have +3. So you can be up to +9, at least +8 wherever you are roaming around. So it just helps you ultimately get your Menace Blows up faster in regions. So if we look here, like he's providing 9. I guess I shouldn't say that because what's he do passively? No. Sorry, just let me double check before I say anything. Okay, so he's doing 7 because it's +2 just to be there as a Plague Priest. So he's doing 7 by himself, and he still doesn't have his item yet. So he can help your Skaven corruption by quite a bit. But yeah, that is the stream. I will bookmark it in terms of like when I start talking about his skill guide, just so I can kind of let you guys know where to start. If you don't want to watch the whole stream, you can just skip right to where you need to be. Let's see if Wyvern or anyone is still streaming, which it doesn't look like anyone is, so that's alright. Well, thank you everyone who stopped on by. Cornelius, Logan, it was good talking to you. David, I know you were here earlier in the stream. So yeah, thank you everyone for the support, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a good one.